All right. So I know a lot of us have felt that nudge before to reach out to someone and see if they're okay, to tell that person at the drive through you hope they have a great day, to ask for help when you needed it, or to ask if someone needed you and you didn't. You didn't do it because for whatever reason, deep down inside, you felt like it wasn't meant for you to do, or you felt like you didn't have the guts or the desire to do it in the moment. But when that moment was missed, all throughout the day, you could do nothing but think about it. You could think about the why, like, why didn't I reach out to them? Why didn't I tell them to have a great day? Why didn't I thank them for what they did for me? And you're confused because a part of you feels like you missed out on purpose. You missed out on an opportunity to make someone's day or to have your life changed. And I'm excited to talk to you about that today. So, welcome to the Not Perfect But Ready podcast with Alexander Clark. And today's conversation is really about having that desire and that awareness of purpose. Even those little moments like, hey, reach out to them. Hey, check in on that person. Hey, this random person at the grocery store that looks like they need some help, help them. Whatever it is. Because I don't know about you. Well, I know you for sure have felt that need of doing something, of you were called in that moment to do something, to share something, to act, to give, to serve, and you didn't. Now, I'm telling you, by the end of this episode, I'm hoping to help you create one, awareness, two, to refocus and reshift your mindset. And then three, by the end of this episode, I want us to develop an action plan, to put it into work, to start doing the nudge, to start pursuing that purpose. Because I don't know about you, but I'm kind of tired of missing out on purpose. So let's get into it. All right, so first, let's just start with awareness. Um, there's a discernment that takes place when you feel that moment of, hey, I need to say something. I need to just check in. I need to just reach out. And unfortunately, some of us have felt that and didn't do anything about it. And, in certain situations, I've experienced it to where when I didn't do anything, I missed out on being a big blessing for that person. I missed out on actually speaking to that person again because they passed away or, you know, we just lost all contact. So you have got to create an awareness of when those moments happen, get out of your feels, get out of your unfamiliar discomfort or whatever it is you're feeling. And when it is time to check in, you need to check in instead of checking out. So have the awareness. There was a time, and I'll tell you a story real quick. It was actually a few weeks ago where I missed out on purpose. I missed out on the opportunity to be a witness, to just check in on somebody. Me and my daughter, we were walking down the road and around our neighborhood, and just a normal day. We normally go on a walk at least twice a week together. And in this moment, as we were walking, I saw a young lady who looked like she had been crying. The mascara was running. She definitely looked like she had a rough day or something went left. And I had the opportunity, I felt it in my heart to just check in and see if she was okay. Now, there were some things that hindered me from doing so. My own personal fears and experience in such cases of well, I'll just give y'all more context. I'm a 6'4" black man. This was like a 5'4" white girl. And where I come from in the Midwest in Missouri, you tell a black man, you just don't approach white women like that, especially if they look like they've been crying or in distress or in some type of tough situation. Because let's just face it, you could end up taking the blame. So I wasn't about that life at that moment, and plus I was with my daughter, so in my mind, I'm like, does she really need to see this happen or take place? And I got in my own way. I missed out on purpose because for the rest of the day, I could do nothing but think about that little girl. What was she going through? Did she just get out of a fight? Did she just get assaulted? Did I just miss out on an opportunity to witness to her, to care for her, to get her help, or to just even say, hey, I don't know what's going on in your life, but everything's going to be okay. And if you need any help, like, can I pray for you or whatever it is? You know what I'm saying? And I missed out on that opportunity. And I had the awareness, but I didn't act upon it. So there are times when we have got to get stronger about the awareness of a thing. And sometimes we don't even notice it because we're too busy in our own heads. We're too locked in on our task or our to dos. And we miss out on purpose because we lack awareness. So I want you all to understand, like, you can sit in a moment and have an idea to do a thing. That's awareness. That idea, that moment that you're in is a time for you to act, and you should do it. So it is a missed opportunity, but it is not a rejection from God. It is not a rejection from your purpose. So yeah, you missed this moment, but others will come along the way. So don't forget that. And we have to just trust the process, man. When you do miss those moments, don't beat yourself up. Don't think that God is not going to bless you with the opportunity again or give you another moment like that. And it may not come in that form, to witness or to share or to reach out or to check in or to just thank someone or whatever it is. It may not come in the same form, but the opportunity, that nudge will come again for you to do something so that you're not missing out on purpose. So we got the awareness. Now let's shift our thought process. In the story I told you earlier, my thought process was my past. Tall black man, you don't talk to little white girls. That's just how it is. You gonna get yourself caught up. You're gonna get in trouble. That was my thought process in that moment, which is crazy because I haven't really experienced that type of racism in a long time, but it's still locked in my head. And let's be real, it still exists, but at the same time, that was the enemy trying to distract me from past experiences into missing out on purpose, missing out on the opportunity to be a witness. And you have got to get yourself in a place where you're not allowing the negative thoughts, the fears, the frustrations hinder you and stop you from moving and acting on purpose. I am still growing in that area, and I know you are too. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here listening to this episode. So you have purpose, you have an awareness, but you have got to shift your thought process. You have got to change the way you're looking at the situation, the way you're thinking about the opportunity, and the way you're thinking about yourself. God gave you that awareness, that nudge for a reason. It was purpose for you to do something about it. It was designed for you to save that person, to pray for that person, to connect with that person for whatever reason. Every morning, me and my daughter, when I take her to school, we in our prayers, and God also help us connect with the right people for the right reasons and build the right relationships. You don't know what those people look like. They could be tall, white, black, small, what big and round. It don't matter. You have purpose to connect. You have purpose to build, to heal, to serve one another. And that's what we're supposed to do. So change your thought process on when those moments come, when fear tries to creep in or your past experiences try to create a false narrative about the situation. Cancel that out. Use scripture and cancel that out because that's not for you. So yeah, shift the thought process and get better. I wanted to actually talk about, like, the story of Jonah for a second. Some of y'all may be aware of this, but Jonah actually he was given an order, a nudge, to go speak to the people in Nineveh and tell them, hey, y'all need to fix your ways, cut this crap out, turn to God for real, or else you're dead. You're going down. So, but he had other ideas. He had other plans. He wasn't trying to study them. He wasn't studying them people. He wasn't trying to get involved with all that. That's not his business. He ain't got nothing to do with them. They gonna live their life. Woo woo woo. He decides to go to a whole nother place, in the opposite direction. So he heard the nudge, but he went completely the opposite direction and ended up getting, swallowed up by a whale for 3 days, things like that. We know the story, but he missed out on purpose by running away from it. Some of us have those nudges and we run away. But now, if you know the story of Jonah, you also know that by running away, he still got basically put back in that situation and put back in that opportunity to speak to these people, right? And you have to read the story for yourself to understand like how it all unfolded. But I say that to say when you missed out on that, when you had the awareness and your thought process has deterred you to go the opposite direction, that fear has creeped in and told you, yeah, no, get away from this. When it's designed for you to do so, God is going to, no matter which direction you try to run, God is going to bring you back to it and give you another opportunity to live out the call and purpose that he has in your life and be a part of those moments, whether you like it or not, is for you. So get ready. All right. So after we've created the awareness, we are fully aware now. We have the discernment. We shifted our thought process. We're no longer thinking about our past mistakes, our fears, and the things that we've experienced. We are now focused on purpose driven and life changing and self serving and serving others. Now it's time to put in that work, to put in the action. Okay. So I want to give a call to action, but I want to give you some steps. First, you need to slow down. When it's time to put in that work, when you have the awareness, you know that you're called to do something, slow down. We are so busybodied. In that moment, I was so busy in my walk with my daughter, and we just got to get back home. We just got to do what we're doing and focus on us. That I didn't take the moment to just slow down and be present, be in the moment. Okay. Because life is busy right now and things are happening all around us where there's just distractions, but we got to slow down when we're feeling that moment. And the second thing is, um, lower lower the bar for yourself. Don't think that you gotta, as soon as you see something or you see somebody, that you gotta give them an amazing word from God, or you gotta, give them the best sermon on the mount. Like, you don't think that you gotta do all that. Don't think that you have to pray the prayer of prayers for their lives. Just be obedient and move and act. If he say, if it's just, hey, I hope you have a blessed day, then let it be that. You don't know how impactful the simple words that you speak to someone, how impactful it is for their lives, how much they actually needed that. There's been plenty of times, even at the drive-through, where I've seen somebody's nails, and I'm just like, hey man, those are nice nails. And the smile on their face, oh, thank you so much. I just got these done. Whatever. You don't know what simple words or simple kind gestures or simple just check-ins, you don't know the impact on their life. And although it may seem like it's not a big deal to you to say something or to do something, it could be life-changing for them. And this is what it's all about. It's all about serving people and serving one another and just being obedient in those moments when you have that nudge to reach out, to check in, to ask for help, to ask if help is needed, and to just flat out just be kind to people, right? So slow down, lower your standards. And the last thing is, even when you miss the moment, don't give up on God and don't give up on people. If you're still within that moment, turn back around and go back to that person if you can, and say what you felt you needed to say. If you absolutely just fumbled and it's gone, come in your prayer time, come in your prayer closet and say, you know what, God, hey, I'm so sorry I missed that opportunity to be a blessing to that person, or to just check in, or to just pray with that person. But I'm asking you, Lord, for another moment like that, so that I don't miss out on what you placed in me to give to others, what you placed in me to serve others. Because at the end of the day, the gifts we have are not meant for us. They were meant for us to share with others and to serve others. So remember that. Stop being stingy with your gifts. Share with others people. So that's a call to action. This week, you're going to feel a nudge. You're probably feeling one right now. You're probably thinking, dang, this is making me think that I need to text that person. This is making me think that I need to reach out to them and check in. Or this is making me think that, I need to just stop by my neighbor's house and just thank them for helping me change my brakes or whatever. Whatever the case is, do it. Respond to that nudge, because those simple thank yous, those simple high fives, those simple, hey, can I pray for you? Hey, how are you today? That you don't know the impact on that for somebody else in that moment. So do it. All right. And I guess I can leave you with this. I didn't want this to be super long. I actually wanted it to be really quick. Usually on the solo episodes, if y'all haven't figured it out by now, I try to keep those around, 8 to 10 minutes. I mean, it is what it is. Um, because you can only listen to me talk for so long, right? I mean, I can listen to me talk for a while, but anyway, that's beside the point. I'll leave y'all with this. So here's what I want you to do this week. Just one thing. Pay attention. Okay. Don't overthink it and don't analyze it. When you see it and recognize it, don't overthink. Just do. Just go at it. Just act. Just take in that moment and just be present and do what the nudge is calling you to do. Obviously, mature things. Okay. Some of y'all out there thinking, this is an opportunity for you to ask old girl she can come hang out with you for the night. No, that's not what this is about. Knock it off. That's not what this is about. This is up here, gentlemen. Up here. Anyway, ladies, you thinking this is about reaching out to your ex and saying, you know what, I just need him to come through one more time. Cut it out. Be gone. This is not about that. This is about, we're not going to get into it. But anyway, also realize like you have everything you need. Don't think that you gotta have everything all together. He gave you the nudge because everything else you have is what's needed to get it done. You don't need another thing. You don't need better choice words. You just need to move. And again, it's progress over perfection. So the more you respond to those nudges and act upon that, the better you'll get at recognizing and getting better at how to handle them. So move. All right. Cool. So have the awareness, change your thought process, and move. Act upon it. Awesome. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Not Perfect But Ready podcast, where we choose progress over perfection every time. I'll see y'all in the next one.